What up YouTube, this is GeoSelf-R1 and I'm coming to you with an update with my Slash 2-wheel drive LCG onboard audio VXL. So primarily what I'm trying to do is, I don't know what I'm trying to do. No, I'm doing more and more upgrades on this RC. I've kind of neglected it as of this point on, but I ended up acquiring another piece from Dusty Motors Shroud, and this is the Slash 2-wheel drive LCG chassis Shroud. Now, primarily I ended up getting it in blue. I'm gonna crack this bad boy open in front of the camera. Well, let me just rip you open. And I do come across and I get the Shroud, which is right there. Also, in the packaging, I do get my Dusty Motors decals. I do get the Velcro, which is right there, and I do get customizable, size customizable shock covers for the RC itself. So I'm gonna start Velcroing all around the chassis, and then we'll work on it from that point on. Alrighty, so I ended up cutting out all my Velcro available. So it's gonna be the same on both sides, but the square ones are gonna be easy because all I do is line them up like this, and I cut alongside, and then both of them are gonna be exactly the same thing, which the square part is easy. But on the Velcro side, what I initially do is I corner them out a little bit for it to be a little bit, for it to lay a little bit better on the chassis itself, for the cornering to happen. So what I do is I flip it around where the smooth ends are touching each other's side, and then I cut it like that so it's identical on the other side as it is on from the left and the right side. Also, I have another one for the middle that's going to be set up right there, and then once again I have to do the same procedure and angle it out for the back. So let me start installing that part into the chassis. Like I said to you before, and I'll say it again, just be a little bit more meticulous on putting your Velcro onto your chassis, because eventually you are going to bash with the RC and stuff like that, so you just don't want a lot of dirt to come up underneath the tape or anything like that, underneath the glue. So just be a little bit more careful and putting it on your chassis. So let me start doing that right now, and then we'll attach the Shroud and see the final product. Alrighty, so I installed the Shroud. It came out pretty nice. All the protection that I need for my Valenian system, all the mud and the dirt that will get in there. It is a water repellent. It does repel a lot of rocks and everything that would get into the chassis and get stuck right there. Do not submerge this underwater. Not recommended. It's, you can't make this a submarine boat or anything like that. But definitely a cool added feature for you to have, especially if you're driving in snow. I know it's becoming springtime. I'm getting a snowstorm coming here on Monday, so maybe I'll test it out, see what's going on with it. But another cool thing that I noticed, which was a little bit of concern for me, but once I ended up checking it out, I'm like, all right, you know what, no issues. I do have the audio system, the onboard audio, and this is the Slash 2-wheel drive, so it's mounted up in the front, and I was concerned about my cable that was coming out. But when you close the zipper, there is like a little, kind of like a little hole specifically for a cable to come out of it, which is definitely cool. It's not technically a hole, it's just the end of the zipper, which it won't obstruct anything like that. So I was very happy on that the zipper was able to come up here and I'm able to utilize that. Other than that, definitely excellent product. Definitely check them out. It would be www.dustymotors.com for you to pick up a Shroud. I believe the 5% discount would be typing in Dusty5, I believe. So type that in there, get yourself a discount and stuff like that. I'll be doing more and more updated videos with this RC as well in the coming weeks. So hopefully you guys be able to check that out. Rate, comment, subscribe, and tell my fellas up in YouTube. Later.